Hey, what up? It's your boy B back with another video. Today I'm inside of MPC and I wanted to just talk about a plugin that I've been using for a couple years now. That I use on my master sometimes. Also, you can bus it or individual instruments. And it's essentially a lo-fi plugin. And that plugin is the Take Melo 5 by Arturia. I don't know if I catch a guy, talking about, some free plugins or whatever, I go hop on them and I test them to see whether or not I want to keep them. And this is one that was free at the time that I stumbled across, and I was like, oh, that's fire. We gonna, we gonna rock with that. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is got a beat that I made. The settings on here are some settings that I dialed in personally that I liked. So you're gonna get that, and then I'm gonna just go through some of the different sections of the plugin, so you can get a better understanding of what it actually does. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play the beat raw first, and yeah. All right, there you have it. And yeah, I MIDI'd all of this in, man. Yeah, I played all that. Yeah, but yeah, I like to use it on the master, or like I said, you can use it on individual instruments also. As you can see, I got it on this lead right here. Hold on, let me turn it off. Hold on, let me turn it off first. I'm tripping. Boom, pop, bring it up. I'm gonna play it on this instrument, and then I'm gonna play it on the master also, so you can hear the overall sound of the whole track with it on it. But yeah, this lead right here. This is without it, and I'm gonna go through the settings that I use to dial in. Boop, boop, All right, boom. I'm gonna turn it on. Then I'm gonna A/B it. Off. On. I'm gonna break down what I did to it. I'm gonna turn it back off. That's the original coming straight out of the plugin. All right, boom. I'm gonna cut it back on. I'm gonna break down what I did. I didn't touch the drive at all. I didn't want to add no saturation, but I did touch the tone. And what the tone knob does is it affects it in the low and the high range, of course. And I have it past 50% right here to give it like some high characteristics. I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on. Hold on. That's with the tone off. Turn the tone back on. That affected it a lot. I'm gonna turn the knob real quick to play with it. Hopefully I remember the setting. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a low filter, but it's in the preamp section, so you get some harmonics. But I dialed that in. Boom. Okay. Cut it off. Boom. The flutter, as it says, hold on, at the bottom, applies fast pitch variations. You know what I mean? Little flutter, little wear. This is like the machine. Take machine sound or whatever with the wear. I don't like it too high. I'm gonna turn it up. Hold up. See the wear? It degrades the sound, as you can hear. So that's like, what would you say? That's like 8-bit, something like that. I just wanted to open up that high a little bit, you know what I mean? I ain't want it too crazy. Flutter, as you can see read down here, if you touch over the knob, tell you what it does, applies fast pitch variation to the, I'm my fault, weird. Simulates the degradation, yeah. And the flutter, that's good. It's like I think it's like a flanger, phaser type knob. You know what I mean? It spaces it out also. You hear it? It widens the sound as you can hear. Turn it off. Also, at the bottom, you see the stereo whip knob right here. Like I said, on individual instrument, it works great with individual instruments. You know what I mean? Like I said, or you can bust them. Turn the stereo whip off. Turn it on. You can hear it open up. I didn't touch the wow. I don't really touch the wow. I don't like the mechanics, but I'll play the mechanics. That sounds like some old tape machine, you feel me? Output, didn't touch it. And then this is the high pass, low pass filter. I got the high pass on it. So you can go ahead to EQ, lightly EQ yourself, EQ it too, right? Boom, let me stop it. I'm gonna play the whole thing with the settings that I dialed in on the full beat. Right now, we're gonna play it without it. Hold on, my fault. Let me turn the solo off. Boom. It's without it. See, it's bypass, of course. Turn it on with my settings. Here we go. That's raw. All right, now let's talk about why that sounds how it sounds in the settings that I use from the tape Melo 5. Okay, boom. You're gonna start with the drive knob, man. That's your saturation, of course. You turn it all the way up, you'll get some distortion. They would say the harmonics, you know what I mean? So that's the amount. It tells you at the bottom also again, down here. That's the amount of distortion applied to the signal. I like it crunchy, you know what I mean? Let me turn it off. Drive on. No, this is how I didn't put any tone on the overall sound. I don't want to change the characteristics of the overall sound back to the flutter. You know what I mean? Give the overall sound a little space. You know what I mean? Little bit of wear. I don't turn the wear up too crazy on it. I don't want to degrade the sound too much, of course. I don't degrade the sound to where it's annoying, you know what I mean? I just want to hear it just a little bit, enough to, you know, complement the original the original output or the overall sound of what's already it goes together well, you know what I mean? What's been composed. I got some wow on it. This is wow all the way up. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just want to touch it. You just want to hear it just a little bit. You know what I mean? No high pass, no low pass. No stereo whiff. You know what I mean? I don't want to hit the space, everything, the drums and everything. That's what the stereo whiff on. That's pushing the drums over there, the snares and hi-hats and everything. Nah. Turn it back off. That drive button is crazy. Hey, and there you have it, man. One of my favorite plugins to use sit on the master or individual instruments or drums. You can use it for everything, you know what I mean? That is the Tape Metal 5 by Arturia. You know, they make quality products. I like the Analog Lab V. That joint is fire. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's your boy B, man. Till next time, y'all hold it down. Be safe.